everyone, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi and I'm really happy to read the tarot for you today. This is the second most voted post on my community tab, which was on the topic of what are they hiding? So I'm going to try to get a little bit deeper into your person's shadow self. What are they hiding? What are they keeping from you? Let's pierce the mystery. So you have a choice today between fruits. I'm really into fruits at the moment. The Venus retrograde movement in Gemini is getting me really tick those well-being boxes. They've been delayed for far too long, and I hope you can join me on this well-being quest. So we have here an apple for pile number 1. We have a lemon, yum, for pile number 2. And we have a bunch of cherries. These are my favorite fruits for pile number 3. So I'll be pulling some cards from the Deviant Moon Tarot. I'll be amplifying the messages with the Moonology deck. And finally, at the end, I'm also going to try to see, with the help of the Divine Feather Oracle, what is your person's shadow self wanting to advise you? I thought that would be a really interesting wrapping up message, okay? So, without further ado, I'm going to proceed to your pile. My apple crew, okay? So this is going to be the message for you, my darlings. So let's see. What is your person hiding? King of Cups. This card was actually flipped on its face. Your person is projecting a different image than who they really are. Your person is someone that has a hidden depths kind of person. This is somebody who appears very calm on the surface, but inside it's just, a very passionate human being, a human being that is able to experience really deep emotions. You only see the tip of the iceberg with this person. With the King of Cups, this is an individual that is very emotionally attuned to other people's needs. They understand people's desires. They understand people's motivations. They also understand what makes people tick. This is a person that as well is very good at fantasizing and bringing their fantasies into reality. This is a highly emotional individual, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, a person that reached full emotional maturity. They could be governed, their energy could be governed by the cycles of the moon. So what are they hiding? The Tower. I see this as an energy of Mars. To me, the Tower is a Mars moment. So something inevitable that happens in your life, boom, changes everything through action. And then we have here the Seven of Pentacles. This image to me is indicative of the fact that potentially you could be trying to get emotions out of this person. You could try to get them to acknowledge what it is that they're feeling. It's like they might do certain things for you, but they're far too subtle for you. I feel like this person would come towards you, send you, I don't know, a gif with cats, or send you a present, a gift. You know what the present means, but you want to hear them say it. That it is an I miss you, or I love you, or I want you. But this person is not saying it. It's a King of Cups. This is not a person that verbalizes their feelings, but they have so many rich inner resources. They feel like the deep undercurrents of everything, phenomenal intuition. This is also a guy, if it's a guy, I do see here masculine energy. So take it as it applies. this is an individual that has a very almost like feminized masculine energy, in the sense that they are so in tune with their emotions, with their intuition, that they could come across as highly sensitive. And therefore, because we tend to attribute in society sensitivity to women, this person kind of, to look more like a man, they try to, not express their feelings, not give in to the fact that they mostly follow their intuition rather than their logical mind and the decisions that they make. So this person has a little bit of a fake front. They embody a role in society that makes them successful and pays them dividends. That is very different than who they are when they are intimate. I feel like in the intimate world, they can be very emotional, very intimate. They could even cry at romantic movies together with you. But in the outside world, this person is like a tree. It's like they develop this, the bark of the tree is very rough, right? And it's made of all these little tiny pieces that can crumble and you can take it apart. It's exactly like this person has developed a protective bark around themselves. So you might feel that in interactions with them, especially if you meet them in public places, especially if you text them when there are other people around, their friends, their family, this person will react very different than how they are when they are with you in intimacy. I feel like in intimacy, I'm not sure if you guys were intimate already. I feel for some of you, yes. For others of you, you're just fantasizing about what it would be to be with this person intimately. They are a sweetheart. And to a large extent, this is what this person is hiding. They're hiding the fact that they are so sensitive, so intuitive, so emotional. Honestly, I feel like this person is this kind of person that when they have sex with you, it's so intense for them. They feel so deeply, especially if they love you. And to a large extent, this is a person that only has sex with people that they know very closely and that they have some feelings for. I feel like the act of making love, because this person is so in tune with their bodies and their feelings, can be so emotionally arousing and so intense for them that they could cry, they could laugh. It's like they have these kind of emotional discharges, but it's mostly when they're having sex, or mostly when they are cuddling you, or like when your bodies touch, because as human beings, we process our emotions through our bodies, and especially water signs, definitely big time. Emotions are processed through the bodies, sometimes in negative ways, such as overeating to hide a pain or a wound, or in other times in more affectionate ways and more positive ways, such as you feel love for a person, so you want to hug them, or you want to kiss them, you want to touch them and just show them through the energy of your body, of your senses, that you feel deep things for them, positive things for them. It's kind of hard to put into words. It's more about feeling, right? We also have here the King of Wands. And the Tower. I think for some of you, this person is hiding the fact that they could have children with someone else. I feel that the King of Wands here, and Wands energy is creativity, is passion, is excitement, is following your impulses without, the hell with what other people think. Or they have to take care of someone's children, or they work with children. They could be a trainer, a coach, a teacher. They have a certain responsibility regarding children that could be keeping them away from you, from being with you, from contacting you, from giving themselves completely to you. But this person is highly hopeful that your relationship is going to work out. They might have had a very dramatic moment. I feel like for some of you out there, for a specific group of you out there, because this is a general reading, this person is trying to settle a divorce, trying to settle joint custody or sole custody of his children. and he doesn't want to involve you in these kind of things. Again, because I think that this is a King of Cups. So he understands that, he's responsible with his feelings. He understands that what's the point of messing you up emotionally or unloading my burdens, my emotional burdens on you? It's like he wants to keep you just as the beautiful emotional reward after the turmoil that he might be experiencing at the moment. And I do see that this is related to some sort of joint custody settlements, potentially divorce settlement, separation. Potentially he's dealing with a partner that is addicted or dependent on something, and he has to take responsibility of the children because the partner cannot at the moment take care of them. And this is a very huge burden on this person's mind at the moment. It came as a shock to them. They weren't expecting the situation to happen, and potentially it coincided with them meeting you, potentially after or shortly before. For another group of you, this is a person that you've met and you felt a deep connection with. However, they found out that another person that they were dating, or maybe they had a friends with benefits, maybe they had an ex that kept returning and they entertained intimate connections with that person. They found out shortly after they met you that this person is pregnant. And that kind of completely cut off your connection, because again, this is a guy that wants to live up to his responsibilities, takes pride in being an emotional rock for those people around them. And I mean, children need their parents, right? So I think that this person sadly had to give you up or give you away or stopped contacting you because of the fact that they now have to take care of children that they have with another person. This is so sad. You know what this reminds me of? There is this movie by Gaspar Noé, I think is his name. He's an Argentinian film director, and he made a movie called, I'm wondering if that is his real name. Yeah, I think so. He made a movie called Love, and it's all about this man that is in love with this woman, and they just end up experimenting sexually, and well, he ends up getting another person that he's not in love with pregnant, and that's it. That's the end of his love story. It's really, it's a sad movie, but it's also powerfully erotic as well, so only watch it if you're over 18 years old, okay? Although I know a lot of you are gonna break that rule, but yeah, it's my responsibility to say so. So, 7 it's a number of spirituality. Your person is definitely undergoing through a spiritual journey at the moment, with all the karmic lessons, with all the situations that are happening to them. I feel like your person's shadow self is the fact that, in spite of the fact that they think that they are emotionally mature and stable and grounded, there is a lack of immaturity in how they treated you. And I feel like potentially they might have ghosted you instead of coming forth and telling you the truth as a mature individual should have, and having a mature conversation with you where they will just say, look, this is what happened to me. They might have just given you hints and allowed you to read their mind, which is shady behavior, and it's unbecoming of a King of Cups. Yeah. So I think that this person's shadow self is the fact that they are not as emotionally mature as they think that they are. This person needs to have a very honest, truthful conversation with you because they love you, but they are currently living a life where they are not surrounded by people that love them or that they love. It's just people that they feel responsible towards. Potentially this person could love their children. This is the prototype of a very good father that sees the children, understands them, and nurtures them. But in the way they handled you, this person's shadow self came up to the surface. You are here watching a video about what are they hiding because you don't know the truth. This person hasn't communicated to you clearly enough what it is they want, what it is they need to do. They could have come to you and said, look, I have the situation, I was made a baby daddy. All of a sudden, it was foolish. I should have protected myself, but I love you and I'm asking for you to wait for me. We can make this work somehow. But it's almost as if this person just took the decision by themselves and excluded you out of the decision-making process. And when you love somebody, you need to take their needs and their desires and their wishes into account, not only your selfish decision-making process. This person needs to wise up to that understanding, because I don't think that they were aware of it. I'm going to try to see right now what the Moonology deck has in store for you, my Apple crew. I feel like this person, you chose Apple for a very good reason. You are this person's apple of their eye. Oh, oof, 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 oof. Yeah, Scorpio energy keeps haunting. Keeps haunting these readings. A lot of other cards popped up, but just to ensure the clarity of the message. See, tongue-tied. So hard for this person to tell you the truth because they're afraid they might lose you. So to ensure the clarity of the message, I only chose one card. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. I do think it's really important for both of you to come together and to talk, to release the negativity and to just let the light of truth shine, healing both you and them. I do think that this person doesn't want to do that because I think that they will find it very hard not to, how should I put this? Have sex with you on the spot. Because this person gets turned on by emotional intimacy. So can you imagine if they come towards you and they have this really truthful, honest, intimate, if they have this honest conversation about what they're feeling and they say what they're feeling towards you, this builds deeper trust, deeper intimacy, and this will turn them on. And it will work against their current goal, which is to basically take care of their children and endure through this situation. But I do think it's really important for you and for this person as well not to think of each other as the culprit in this affair, in this situation, because none of you, none of you is to blame. You just met, you had this connection, things happen, spirit works in mysterious ways, love is very easily granted, you just clicked, you are very compatible. It just so happened that you're both enmeshed in certain karmic circumstances that are keeping you bound to certain people. Scorpio is about domination, about breaking through, purging karma, deep, very heavy karma with other people. This person is committed to doing that, and I feel that you're committed to doing that as well. You could be a witch or a tarot reader, a light worker. I feel that you guys will come together eventually. It's just gonna take some time. I feel like even this person is waiting for the children to mature. If the children are very small, they're waiting for the children to mature because they don't want to shock them into a realization that, hey, I can't be with your mom because I love another woman. Or I can't be with your dad because I love another man. Take it as it applies. Again, it's energy I'm reading here. But yeah, I feel like, I'm speaking quite slowly with pauses because I feel the pain. I feel the pain of you guys not being able to be with each other, It's actually really romantic. It's like one of those old-fashioned love stories when, two people were separated by families or war, great circumstances, and then they come together after years. Like it's one of my favorite movie, Shanghai Express, with Marlene Dietrich, has this kind of love story. It's like they meet 5 years after they first connected. Their lives are very different, but the feelings are still there. It's almost like they met yesterday or that day, and they decide to take a leap of faith because faith actually got them to continue to love each other in spite of all the obstacles. Oh, so have faith. It doesn't matter. Time is so irrelevant in these things. I know you might be feeling like, but I want them now. I know. But spirit works in mysterious ways. Potentially you're not ready to have them now. You might mess this up if you have it now. So wait, give to yourself, nurture yourself, release the negativity, think of them positively, send them love, send them light, forgive yourself, forgive them. And understand that just, life is chaotic, shit happens sometimes. People make mistakes, but they can always re-heal them, re-mend them. What is the word I'm trying to say? They can always realign back on their life path. We sometimes have to go through detours in order to understand what we're made of, in order to understand who it is we love, how powerful we are, how passionate we are, and that we're capable of unconditional love. I think this connection is teaching you unconditional love. Unconditional love. Maybe both you and this person grew up in highly conditioned families where your parents only offered you love if you behaved in a certain way. And Spirit is helping you through the separation, through these obstacles, to realize how much love you have inside. Okay, I don't want to make this message too long, although I love your energy and I just want to stay in it. It's so romantic. In spite of the fact that, there is this separation, there is this distance. So what does your person's shadow self want to say to you, my Apple crew? So we have here Magpie. And Magpie is about reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. So this person is communicating to you that you need to make space for them into your life. In order for them to come into your life, you need to make space for them. You need to keep holding a candle in your heart for them. That doesn't mean that you're supposed to do nothing with your life and wait. Continue to study, continue to work on your finances, continue to meet people, make friends, travel, grow your business. But in your heart, if you look deep down within, you know that this person is the one for you. Hold that space, because it will be filled. The universe hates an empty space, it will always replenish it with something, and it will replenish it with this person eventually. So your person's shadow self, that part of them that was not able to speak the truth to you, that ghosted you, potentially they weren't even aware of the harm they were causing you by not speaking the truth to you. They just thought they were protecting themselves. They just thought, I just need to cut that connection because I have other things to focus on. When people are stressed out, they make these limbic system decisions, like it's almost as if you're quickly survival based. Another message from your person's shadow self is the cardinal. So we have here, stand tall and proud, see the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. This person sees you as a leader, as a queen, or as a king. This person loves you very, very much. Look at all the passionate red that we see here on the cardinal's body. The red is tainted by a little bit of black, which tells me that this person has even a little bit kind of like obsessive sexual fantasies about you, because they are blocking that energy from coming forward. It's a shame, because if this person would wake up to their shadow self, they would realize that you two are not meant to have this cold front in the middle. This person is meant to also work through their karma, but also entertain a connection with you in time. Not necessarily in a sexual way, okay? So don't take it just sexually. That doesn't mean that if this person is married and has children, you're supposed to have an affair with them. No, that's not what I'm saying, and that's not what I'm encouraging you to do, because that would only create more karma for you, primarily. But this is about you feel these things in spite of the social circumstances. So it's important to come clean, to let the truth come out, to let it heal you, to let it pull you closer together, and to help you make some very brave decisions. This person needs to make some brave decisions in their life. They need to cut away. They need to understand that they deserve love, they deserve to be happy. And yes, it's good to be responsible. Yes, this person is doing a noble thing. But at one point, they have to stop sacrificing their love for you just to please other people's expectations and wishes. They only have one life to live. Why live it in so much sadness and repression, right? That was the message that I had for you, pal number 1. I wanted to say 2. Already the energy of pal number 2 is pouring in. Pal number 1, my Apple crew. I love you so much, guys. I hope this message helped and served you. Please share, like, comment, subscribe. I have so many more pick-a-card readings coming your way, guys. I did a poll on Instagram. Make sure to follow me there as well. And I have like 240 topics. It will keep me busy for the next months, okay, guys? So I send you a lot of love and light from your local light worker. Bye, pile 1. Okay, so pile number 2. My lemon crew. Hello, hi. It's mouth-watering. Ooh, mouth-watering. You know, sometimes you think of a lemon and it's kind of like, it's, sometimes it can be sweet, sour when it's really ripe. Other times it's just full-on sour, bitter, you know. But it's, no matter what, a lemon is something fresh, is something bright, beautiful. It reminds you of summer. It reminds you of lemonade. It reminds you of just something zesty, right? Zest for life. Okay, so what is this person hiding? I'm so curious. This is already quite a positive message, so there could be that this person is kind of flooding their shadow self with a lot of light. Maybe they're bringing a lot of things to their awareness. Pile number 2, the lemon. The Hanged Man. Your person is in a necessary period of self-restriction, self-discipline, self-study. Yeah, they're doing the work. They're doing the work. Knight of Cups. Good. I'll show you the cards in a second. I just want to finish shuffling. No way, Knight of Wands. This is energy that is very locked into pile number 1, because we have a King of Cups and King of Wands, and now you got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This person is doing the work. Pile number 2, my lemon crew. I think you'll be very pleased to know that what this person is hiding is the fact that they are working on themselves. They're working on their shadow aspects. They are locking themselves away, eliminating distractions in order to heal, to grow, to rise, either in their divine feminine or their divine masculine energy. Take it as it applies. This makes me so happy. I don't know why. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm empathizing. I feel like for you, for a lot of you, this will bring a very, like a wave of relief washing over your body. I could feel energetically flowing over you like some bright white light. 12 is significant. It could have been a year since you've seen this person. You might have contacted them through WhatsApp, through Facebook, through Instagram. You could have had like a digital communication with them, a technologically mediated communication. But 12 is significant. You met them on the 12th month, December, or you will reunite with them in December. I think that, yeah, this is really significant. You could be an Aquarius. You could have a really significant transit, an Aquarius moon, Aquarius sun, Aquarius ascendant. And at the moment you are, I'm sorry to say, but you're Saturn's bitch. Because Saturn, the very difficult, repressing energy, limiting energy, requiring you to put a lot of effort in, is kind of blocking your life force. However, in December of this year, Jupiter, the god of luck and expansion that obliterates all obstacles and gives you positive life force, is going to enter the sign of Aquarius. So you will experience an opening a breath of fresh air. You feel more optimistic, more excitable. You will be able to manifest easier, especially your goals if it's your sun, your emotional healing if it's your moon, or opportunities coming your way if it's your ascendant. Take it as it applies. Venus, Mars, so on and so forth. But your person is doing the healing. Your person could be an Aquarius as well. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Okay, so I'm kind of reading an Aquarius energy, but it could go both ways. Especially if you're in a spiritual connection, you guys mirror each other, so you might have Aquarius placements that mirror one another. You could be the moon to this person's sun, or this person can be the moon to your sun. It's a very healing energy, very cradling, very nurturing. This person is resting, sleeping a lot. They are not entertaining any sexual connection at the moment. So if this does not resonate with you, please choose another pile. And I do feel that your person is working hard, working definitely a lot. I think your person is wising up to the realization that the more they work on their spiritual side, the more their finances and material reality changes. There is a direct link there between how in tune we are with spirit and living a life on the external that is abundant, that is supplying you with everything you need to thrive, to fulfill your basic needs. You get food, you get shelter, you get water, you get fresh air, you get the opportunity to study and to grow, almost in miraculous ways. But this is just a reflection of your internal garden. The more you tend to it and water it, the more you work on your thoughts, keep them from being negative, turn them into positive, cleanse your emotions, purge the guilt and the shame that you might have carried throughout your life, and transform it into forgiveness, acceptance, a sense of peace, living with a sense of peace and self-worth, that you are Spirit's child, that you are loved, that you're protected, that you're blessed, that you will encounter wonderful people to help you on your spiritual journey. The more you think in that way, the more the external reality is going to convey this to you. There will be setbacks, there will be tests, because we also have to integrate our shadow selves. But that's also happening for you, not to you. It's happening to help you understand that you need to recommit to truth, that you need to recommit to love, that you need even more perseverance in an area of life that feels stifling or filled with darkness. This person is mirroring that. You might be very strongly spiritual. Maybe you had a very strong influence in this person's life and they all of a sudden retreated to do similar things that you're doing, but they're not telling you this. They're not telling you this. I feel like this person has a very, I don't think it's pride, but it's almost as if this person is afraid of making mistakes. I feel that they grew up with a very critical mother. I'm not sure why, but they grew up with a very critical in a very critical environment. It was an environment that was highly focused on the attainment of material goods, money, conversations about money, people expressing emotions through objects and not talking at all about emotions. It's almost like emotions, what is that? Pff, I don't have time for that, go away. But here is a plant, here are some money, here is, I don't know, a chair. I'm paying for your fees. What more do you want? That's my expression of I'm loving you. So these were the parental dynamics in your person's life. They were kind of primed or socialized into understanding that there is no value or worth in expressing your feelings, in being spiritual. All that matters is your public status, your achievements, how much you have, how much you own. And this person has always felt that this is bullshit, but they were not allowed to express this energy. But you came into their life, and it's almost like that part of them that they were repressing, you were the person that allowed it to come to the surface. You were a person that allowed them to realize that they don't have to be a segmented person. They can be a full, whole human being. Yes, this person is pragmatic. Yes, this person is good at handling their finances or saving up money. They're hard workers as well. They understand that whatever exists in their life is not just granted to them. They have to make ends meet. They have to compromise. They have to be careful what they say, whom they talk to strike up important business alliances that will support them, that will nurture them. So this person is hiding at the moment the fact that they're having a spiritual awakening that was created by coming into contact with you. They hide, they retreat at the moment because they don't want to seem inferior to you. This person is afraid of making a mistake, as I said. They're afraid of coming across as non-spiritual because you are so spiritual, or because you've been doing the work as well. It's almost as if, I need to catch up. This person is catching up at the moment. It's very sweet. I feel like some part of them is telling them either that they're running out of time, or that they are finally carving out some time to do the spiritual work. I'm leaning more towards the second option, because you see the Hanged Man has a clock hanging from his red boot. So strange how he's managed to maintain this perfect composure while hanging up. But he's seeing the world in a completely different perspective. He used to see it in this way. Now he hanged himself up from the tree to gain perspective, to move the flow of blood from the nether regions, potentially a highly sexed up focus on erotic flings, one-night stands, non-committed lovemaking. He's moving the flow of blood to the head, the crown chakra. He's flooding that area because he wants to connect with spirit. You help this person understand what it is to be a person that wants intimacy. I'm kind of reminded of that show. I don't know if you know that really sarcastic show, Archer. It's on Netflix. Make sure you watch it. It's so awesome. But it is a lot about a very good-looking rich man who has a very critical and unemotional mother. And yeah, it's all about him establishing intimacy in very weird ways with his partner. We also have here two knights. So we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I am drawn to the fact that both of these individuals, one of them is an insect and the other one looks almost as if it's a sea goat. Capricorn influences. I do feel that there is a strong Saturn transit either for you or for them that is bringing up a lot of things to the surface at the moment. So this person is learning how to overcome their basic instincts. Another movie, another movie reference, that movie with Sharon Stone, Basic Instinct. So much about trust issues. Desire, strong, passionate desire and trust. These could be the themes of your Saturn return. If you guys are having a Saturn return, if not, you might be having a Saturn over Venus, Saturn in the 4th house, Saturn in the 8th. This person is learning to master their animal side and to connect with the divine. I think they're finally understanding that there doesn't need to be a separation between the two. We are not made dirty by the fact that we have sexual desire, and we need to become holy and pure by the fact that we connect with spirit. That's too easy. That dichotomy propagated by the church for thousands of years is enslaving all of us. It's disconnecting us from living whole lives. We are sexual and spiritual. It's all a matter of how we allow this energy to flow through our bodies, through the chakras, right? So this person is learning to move the energy upwards from the root chakra to the crown chakra. They are both spiritual and sexual. And I feel like their sexual energy, which is really strong, really powerful, Mars conjunct Pluto, Mars in Scorpio or in Taurus, Venus square Mars. This is the placements that I see in this person's chart. They're learning how to transmute that. And I think you're going to benefit from that a lot, okay? I see tantric sex. I see like very slow love making where the energy is kind of shifting around your bodies. You're both allowing the energy again, like with pile one, to reach a deeper sense of intimacy. It's not just a hookup. It's not just, quick, hit the spot, get that orgasm, bam, No, it's beyond that, okay? It's feeling like you belong with the other person, giving yourself to the other person in the lovemaking act. But this requires a lot of trust, right? A vulnerability. But I feel that this person is ready to give a cup. They are not yet a king. That's why they're studying. They're growing. They're growing. Ooh. Their unconscious mind is building up to this meeting. A fiery climax approaches. I do get the feeling that this person is also studying a lot about Kundalini energy. They're very much into understanding how they can transmute their sexual energy to please you, to create a connection with you where you won't leave them for another individual. Because, people that have a lot of uncommitted sex are basically afraid of giving themselves fully to another person. That's why they prefer the random connection. Something that it's almost like like a drive-by meal. You eat it very quickly and then you discard the packaging. Or how do you call those gloves that you only use once? One function gloves. I forgot the term at the moment because I am kind of deeply into this energy, but it's, those gloves that you use, sanitary gloves that you use once and then you discard. It's like, it's the same with sexual conquests. This person used to base their ego on that. With the Knight of Wands, this is every sensitive girl's heartbreaker, the player. But with the Knight of Cups, this person has this romantic universe inside of them, but fear, lack of trust, kept it from expressing. And now I feel that they've met you and they want to deeply connect. They want to kiss you. I feel like the energy around my lips. They want to kiss you so badly. And they don't want you to leave them. They're afraid of you leaving them. They have so much sexual desire for you. Passionate, like effulgent, that's the word. And yeah, it's building up. They're going to come towards you. Aries is the sign of action. Not long now, and they will come out. They will emerge victorious out of this period of self-study. And they're going to show you what they've learned. I feel that if they are practicing, I'm not sure if you guys had a conversation and you told them something about sex, or they know that you are not yet experimented with sex, so they want to ease you into it so that you enjoy it and that it's genuinely a lovely experience because they want to have quite a lot of sex with you. It's like this person connects emotionally with you through the body as well. And a lot of men do. If this is a man that you have in mind, and I feel that for a collective of you, this is true. But also it could be like the same for same-sex couples, man to man, man to woman, even women to women. Women express emotions through their bodies as well. But it's almost like women also have this additional socializing thing where they're being educated from an early age to express themselves very clearly, while men are taught to suppress their feelings and their speech, and they're taught to just act. So, or at least traditionally, that was the understanding. I hope we're moving away from that slowly. Now I want to convey to you what this person's, and I looked at the recorder and it's 44 minutes into this video, so 4-4. Significant synchronicity for you, pile number 2, my lemon pile. A message from your person's shadow self. This is what your person wants to convey to you. Crane. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. So we have here one of the most impulsive, quick, impatient, passionate signs, Aries energy, and you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. This person's shadow self contains their repressed love for you, their repressed sexual desire for you. They are hiding the fact that they want you and they want a stable partnership with you. And they're also hiding the fact that, and I feel like a pain in my back, you know, it's kind of like a sharp pain in my back. I do think that the seat of Kundalini energy is the root chakra, right? So it's kind of how we allow the serpent to flow upwards. So this person is being a little bit sneaky and mysterious at the moment because they don't want to tell you yet that they want you, that they want to put their trust, pour their trust into you, that they want a deep commitment with you. But they're still struggling to, they're still working on their trust issues. They're still struggling to reconcile their old player lifestyle with a commitment. It's almost as if they, you know, there are temptations, there are people messaging them, there are old flings, old hookups messaging them. But this person is trying to ignore them at the moment. And they are thinking, can I make this work? Can I genuinely give myself to another person? He doesn't want to harm you, he doesn't want to cheat on you, but he definitely wants you. And I'm saying he all of a sudden. I know, guys, I'm sorry, but I feel like I'm channeling this for a larger female collective. I do know a lot of my viewers and subscribers are women, so I am sending out this message to some of you that really need to hear this, okay? Take it as it applies, okay? So we have here, again, Aries and Crane energy. This person's shadow self just wants you. They can't hold it in for much longer, and they're coming your way. Pile number 2, my lemon crew. That was your lovely, wholesome message. I hope you've enjoyed it. Share, comment, like, and subscribe. Join my family. We're growing day by day, and I'm super happy to be offering you these readings. Feel free to donate as well if you want to support these free readings. I have so many coming your way, guys. I did a poll on my Instagram. Make sure to follow me there as well, because I update daily my stories, and I talk a lot about astrology there. I did a poll and I got 240 comments. So you can imagine I'm full of topics for pick-a-card readings for the next month, okay? So I'll be uploading as often as I can. Send you all my love, all my light. Bye, guys. Okay, so now pile number 3, the cherry group. These are my favorite fruits, but at the same time, they're light. They don't taste very strongly. They're full of water, so they're hydrating as well. But they do remind me of passionate encounters. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of spring, of May. May is usually May and June is the wedding season. Abundance, prosperity, Taurus energy as well. You could be a Taurus. Although you did choose a group of 3. So I don't want to be brutal, but it is potentially a 3-party situation. A situation when one person is just, how we call it in my culture, a third wheelbarrow to a situation, you know, it's like it's unnecessary. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see what the tarot has to say, whether this is confirmed. The Star, the Empress, 3 again, 3, significant angel number synchronicity for your group. The Fool, and the 2 of Wands. I'm so happy to give this message to you, pile number 3. I think that you are under the impression that this is a 3-party situation. And I think your person hasn't communicated to you that what they are hiding is the fact that they've been working on making you the priority. I see it within the cards here. You have 3 major arcana and the 2 of Wands. This person has been eliminating the 3rd person, the wheelbarrow. Sorry, that sounds a bit insensitive to consider a person a wheelbarrow. But I do think that there was a lot of pain that was caused in this situation because of the 3rd person. a karmic connection, a karmic bond, a situation where your person had to pay back what they owed this person energetically from previous lifetimes. But there is hope. There is a new beginning. And there is going to be the crowning of you as an empress in this connection. You won. You won. If this was a three-party situation, you are the chosen one. You are the one that this person wants. This person is no longer in this three mindset. This person wants to enter the forest with you. In the Mariel Tarot, the Two of Wands is absolutely gorgeous. For me, the Mariel Two of Wands is a twin flame confirmation. It's entering the forest of your own self-knowledge. It contains both two trees that are coming into union and the void. And people who are in highly spiritual connections, such as a twin flame connection, when they embrace their twin flame, it's not only that they feel like they're embracing themselves and the whole of the universe, they feel the void. They see it. It's a scary, ultra scary encounter. You almost feel as if your reality has shifted as soon as you detach from your twin flame's embrace. But yeah, this is what this person has been experiencing with you, and they haven't told you that. I don't think that this person is or they've been trying to hide from the fact. Again, this is my twin flame pile. Too many major arcanas here, and we got the Two of Wands. This is my twin flame pile. Or higher order spiritual connection. So not just a crush, not just a fling, not just your future spouse. We don't necessarily need to marry our twin flames. They are basically us and we are them. So this person is taking out of the ground garlic, as you can see. They are taking out of their inner world what was stinky, what was dirty, what was smelling. Of course, garlic is not dirty, but it is stinky. And it is used, especially in my culture, to repel and ward off evil spirits, which led to the myth of Dracula being one of the most popular themes in my culture. But initially, in the countryside, farmers use it to repel evil spirits. And actually, scientifically, it's been shown that garlic is fantastic in curing colds. So in a way, you are treating an evil spirit from your body. You're eliminating a virus through herb and plant-based remedies. So this person is taking away the stink, is removing toxic energies in their life, is finally able to pay off the karma, completing that cycle, and wanting you. Do you see how this wand is not just a wand? It's a fork. But it has a lot of new sprouts here coming up to the surface, blooming. Things are blooming in this person's heart. After a long period of drought, things are blooming. This person is using this tool to dig deep, cutting away what no longer serves them. With each cycle of the moon, here in their solar plexus, their confidence has been growing and growing and growing and growing. They've been healing the wounded warrior. Female or male, we both have a wounded warrior archetype, because both women and men embody that masculine energy, that warrior-like energy. And I feel that with all this green, this person is in a heart chakra-based energy. That's why they're able to eliminate what no longer serves them. And what I mean by eliminate is just they're forgiving and letting go. They're no longer tuning into that energy. They're no longer feeding the energy of people that just want to argue with them, of people that just want to take from them. I think that they're pouring their energy into you, into wanting the star, wanting this. You are their star. You are not only that, but you are their empress. So take it as it applies. Again, for gender, I'm reading energy. I could be speaking to the divine feminine within you if you are a man. So take it as it applies. This person sees you in this fully beautiful, exalted, feminine energy. They want to give themselves to you. Do you see? Water is pouring into the Empress. She's sitting on her throne, stable in the foundation of her heart. Again, chakra energy, heart chakra energy, green, green, green. And look how these characters are all looking, one looking at the other, looking at a person that is just working on themselves. It's beautiful. I feel like a deep connection is about to flood your life. I see here the crown chakra, the throat chakra, the root chakra, the heart chakra. It's like you're moving energy in some of the strongest points of your body. 8 stars, right? No, sorry, 7. It's confusing because the star card in some decks is represented with 8 stars and in other decks is represented with 7 stars. Here we have 7. This person is pouring. This sexually, this could be interpreted as their energy is just flowing towards you. This person is flowing towards you. They have a lot of wet dreams, fantasies about you. They are getting very wet thinking of you. It's like, but it's a connection where the warm waters of their heart connect with the root chakra and expel a lot of water there as well. The stickiness, that you experience during sexual intercourse is also the emotional stickiness, the affective attunement that you have with another person. Wow, I just felt like a flood of warmth going through my body. March 16th could have been a significant date for you. Maybe your person is born on the 16th of March. 17th of March as well. 16th, 17th could have been a watershed moment for both of you, especially for this person. Gorgeous, such calm energy. And do you see here, again, this could be my Piscean pile. If you are born on the 16th or the 17th of March, you are a Pisces. Hey, soul fam. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Ascendant. I see here the 2 fishes again. It's only 2 of them. Yeah? So in spite of the fact that we began with 3 cherries, there you go. Only 2 fish, yeah? They are in their element. They're about to come together. One is chasing after the other. But they're going to experience joy. Full energy is this. You start in life chest wide open. Anything. You give yourself to the universe and anything can happen. Anything can come out of the situation. It's fated. It's divinely guided. Yeah, and you are going to have this person. This person craves you. They want you. They want you in a very, again, in a very Piscean kind of way. They want you in a way that, they just, it's not aggressive. It's not forceful. It's just, come to me, baby. It's like, let me envelope you. It's like when you put your body into water, right? And you let the water hold you. Let it float. Whoop. What was that? That was a shiver. Let it float you. And it gives you a shiver. That's true. It gives you a shiver, especially if you dive into the water of the ocean. It's cold most of the time. So it gives you that shiver, right? That your senses are awakened. But then if you allow yourself, if you're not afraid, and if you just allow yourself to float on the water, on your back, it's one of the best feelings in the world. If you have a lot of heaviness in your heart, I highly recommend water therapy. Go into a swimming pool. Allow your body to float. Allow water to hold you up. Whatever emotional heaviness you might be feeling, and I think that for a lot of you, this is a really important message. Allow water to float you up, to make you realize that no matter your weight, you are and you can be made to feel light again. Water heals that part of you. Water washes away the guilt, the shame, the mistakes you think you made, but they were actually all just lessons that you had to go through and integrate. They were chinks in your ego, not in yourself. Yourself is pure and loving and has always been like this. Allow water to make you feel light, loved, pure again. Okay. Another message that I have from your person's shadow self. So let's see what more hides in that shadow aspect of themselves, what they're not aware of. What do you need to release, waning moon? I think that was a really significant message I just conveyed to you about the water. We see here snow, which is frozen water. Atmospheric droplets of water that crystallize in the air due to the really decreased temperatures. Do you see how comforting snow is? Falling down, covering the land, blanketing it. Allow this spiritual relationship to do the same for you. It's interesting because if you are in a spiritual connection, if you are in a twin flame connection, then this person's shadow self is your shadow self. So what I'm saying about their hidden self, what are they hiding, is basically what you are hiding from yourself, what you need to bring up to the awareness. Wash away the guilt, the shame, forgive yourself. The more you forgive yourself, the more you forgive this person. The other card that fell out is, I love this card, you are good enough. Virgo energy. And Virgo energy is about cleansing, releasing in a very material way through generally working on your digestion and making sure you have a daily stool. You know what I mean? So cleanse your gut. Yogurt, probiotics, fruits help you raise your vibration, but help cleanse your intestines as well. Cleanse your body. Don't keep things in, don't keep emotions in, because that will manifest into somatic issues such as not being able to go to the toilet, if you know what I mean. So work on that definitely. Eating grains as well. By taking care of your body, by helping release things from your unconscious, by making yourself feel light and positive and bright again, you are helping this person do the same because they are your twin. And the more you have this impulse to connect with them, to love them, to give them light, the more they'll feel the same towards you. And you will have this union, which I generally think is approaching quite soon. I think you've been doing a lot of good work. This person has as well. Eliminating distractions, impediments, working through obstacles, overcoming them. All the messages in today's pile were amazing. Such beautiful energy. The moon is in Aries at the moment. Conjunct Chiron. Healing. There's a lot of unconscious healing happening. So perfect message for, perfect topic actually for today's lunar transit. And I didn't even think about this. See where intuition leads you? If you allow it to guide you. Work in progress there, right guys? The message from this person's shadow self and implicitly from your shadow self is the bluebird, which is about you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Peace. As I said this, I felt this wave of peace going in my belly. Peace, good luck. Four-leaf clover. I don't know if you have a four-leaf clover charm, ring, bracelet. Make sure to wear that during this period to remind you of how lucky you are, how blessed you are. Allow peace to flood your body, flood your life. Water is very cleansing, is very healing for you in this period. There's a lot of happiness that's going to pour into your life, but you have to open yourself up to it, right? You have to allow it to come in. Don't block it. Release the fear, release the guilt, release the shame. I I feel that was it. I feel that I need to end this message here. This has been an amazing, amazing, amazing energy. I hope it served you. I hope you take something beautiful from it. Share, like, comment, subscribe, include yourself in my family. As I said in the other piles as well, on Instagram, make sure to follow me there if you haven't already. I made a poll and asked you guys what topics should I do. I received 240 comments. This is ridiculous, and only 3 of them were similar. So I have a long list of pick a card readings coming your way for the next month. So subscribe, guys, because there'll be a lot more hopefully meaningful content coming from me to you to help you. I love you so much. Take care. Bye.